$7,000 that year. I was the most successful person I'd ever met. I was doing better than all my friends, you know. But when that point in my life, which today was one of the greatest pivotal moments I've ever had in my life. I've had a few. That's probably one of the biggest. Why? Because it put me on this path. For 2 or 3 years at least, I was interviewing with companies, but I wasn't able to make what I was making with I had a high school education, worked for one company. That was my resume. And so what happened during that time is I was a referral. My older sister knew a guy that met a guy that called me and said, I understand you're looking for something to do. See, there's some lessons in what I'm telling you here today. Although I don't have a training up here, I'm going to teach you a few things that we've learned along the way. And the first one is don't prejudge anybody. Because he didn't prejudge me. See, I see people get in our business all the time, and I hear, man, I'm going to get this trainer, I'm going to get this high-profile athlete, I'm going to get this doctor. I've never once in 25 years ever had them run up to me and go, I can't wait to get a grocery store person. How about you guys, huh? When y'all signed up, are y'all looking for a grocery store guy? No. You're prejudging. See, because you don't know where someone's at in their life, you don't know where they are in their relationship, you don't know where their heart's at. I was a dissatisfied successful. On the outside, everyone looked at me, oh, he's doing great. On the inside, I hated what I was doing and wanted to get away from it. I embraced this concept part-time, then full-time when I really saw what this residual income was about. And you know what? You have to have a strong reason for doing this business. You have to have a strong why for doing this business. See, mine initially was to make $1,000 or $1,500 a month. But if you ask me, Dany, why are you working the Juice Plus business? It wasn't to make $1,000 or $1,500 a month. And this is what you need to identify here today. It was what that was going to allow me to do. So you can say, I want some extra money, but what is that extra money going to allow you to do or not do? It's going to allow you to take a job somewhere else? Is it going to give you time freedom? Is it going to get you out of a relationship? What's it going to mean to you? See, for me, it was spending time with my little boy. And every time someone told me no, you know what I thought? When I turned and walked away? You're not going to have the power over me to keep me from spending time with my son. So the no's didn't bother me. I went back and looked at my original list of people that I went through. I still have it today from 24, 25 years ago. Everybody told me no. I was terrible, I guess. I didn't know I got that many no's. I didn't realize it. You know why? Because I didn't buy their story. I didn't listen to them. And it's one of the important things of our business. It doesn't matter if someone buys your story. What's important is you don't buy theirs. It's real important. And so I was able to spend some time with that little boy growing up. Well, somewhere along there, I met this lady named Debbie. Many of you maybe have met. And we just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary in April. Yeah, everybody clap. Okay? But see, I've learned the secret to happy marriage. Guys, listen close. Okay? This is it. I don't try to run her life, and I don't run mine. It works great. So here we are. I got some concepts I want to get across to you today. I got some real serious concepts that I want to get across. And so we're going to talk about those. I've got my PowerPoint presentation up here. Can y'all all see it? We'll click on it here. But I do have a couple of things, and I'm just going to refer to this because I don't want to skip anything. But we're positioned globally right now. It's unbelievable. See, in business, you have something called an S-curve that looks like this. And you have three parts of that S-curve. The first part over here on your left is the innovation stage. That's when something starts, been created. Think mobile phones when they first come out. Big, bulky, don't work very well, don't have signal in very many places, can't afford it. Then that innovation stage, they work through that innovation stage, and when all the kinks are kind of worked out, then it goes into a growth stage. That's where you want to be positioned in business, is in that growth stage. Because eventually the third part of that S that I'm talking about is the maturity stage. Everybody has one. Everybody's using it. That doesn't mean they ever quit selling them. How many of you guys have a refrigerator? Can you still buy one? How many of you have a car? Get my point? So you never have saturation of anything, as long as people are being born. Now, if we quit having babies, then maybe we will saturate something. But that's the S-curve. And the time to get involved in a business is not in the innovation stage. People think it is, ground floor, first ones in, this and that. Not in our industry, because the innovation stage is a rocky stage. That's a stage where we lose a lot of people. That's where we go out and buy the product and take it and deliver it to people and get a check and hope it doesn't bounce. And we don't have any research. And we don't have any materials. That's the innovation stage. You got a couple of people in here, you know, and I hate to name names, but you got people like, you know, John Pilato and Steve Coulter and Mark Dragon and a couple of these other guys. You need to hug them, especially the ladies. Y'all need to hug these guys when you see them, because they lived through this innovation stage, and it was not easy. It was not easy. There's ups and downs, there's instability, all of that in the innovation stage of our business. It's taken about 12 or 13 years here to work through that. Did the same thing in the U.S. We do it in every market we go into. But those that stay, those that stick, eventually get the rewards of seeing the growth stage. That's where we are right now. Do you realize less than 2% of the people, population around the world have ever swallowed a Juice Plus capsule? Do you see what your market is? 31 studies. They pay for it monthly. We have mobile phones. We have internet. You know how we started when we were looking at trying to bring the product to Australia? I was doing everything on fax. Fax machine. It was too expensive to call. That's how we started. Back in the probably 1994, 95 when we started looking at this market. And started to have a few contacts here maybe to bring the product, which happened a few years later. Again, that's a process. So where you guys are today, you have a product that's second to none. It's the largest growing segment of the supplement industry today. You know what it is? Whole food. And you know who owns the whole food supplement market today? We do. Timing. The company that's behind this is 45 years old. Never borrowed any money to grow. Debt-free. Not going anywhere. I mean, when you're looking at this as a business, guys, again, I'm not here to try to emotionally charge you up today. I'm here to talk business. Because I don't think you come in this business on emotion. You make a business decision and get involved in our business. This can be life-changing. I did well, but I make now in weeks, what it used to take me a year. And I don't work 100-hour work weeks anymore. This is big. This is real. And we're sitting in a place right now where we're just starting to hit the growth stage in our business, and you can take advantage of that. Some of you are not going to listen to me today. That's okay. You won't be here next time. But some of you will. And all I can do is tell you, take it serious. Follow the system. Follow what's in place. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Use the tools that are available. Put your personality into it. Have fun with it. And if you do, you'll be very successful with what you do. So globally, we look good. We look really good. Here's another concept I want to bring to you today. And if you've been around a while, you may push back a little bit on me on this one. But that's okay. I'm not running for any political office. I'm not looking for your vote. I'm just here to share. You know, for many years, I always said, when someone says, Dany, what's Juice Plus? I always said something like this. It's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Then maybe I got bold and said, it's fruits, vegetables, berries in a capsule. Any of you kind of, I don't know if just try to get them red and green, or all three, or, right? We maybe struggle with that. I have. Well, I don't even say any of that anymore. And here's what I'm going to challenge you with today. What's Juice Plus? It's a whole food nutritional line. The products include fruits, vegetables, berries, and grains in a capsule and chewable form, 2 flavors of a drink mix, and 2 nutrition bars. How long did it take me to say that? Here's my message to you today. When you're talking to people from this point forward, introduce our product line to them. I love the Juice Plus effect. But you know why we started that? So we could ease them into some other products. Throw it out there. Here's my philosophy. Here's the company's philosophy in the USA and the direction we're going and have gone. And this is not from theory. One thing about me, when I try to teach and train guys, I don't try to bring something here. I want y'all to try and see if it works. I want to deliver to you. In fact, Carrie, my sponsor, has always criticized me a little bit because I'm the one that kind of sits back and I want it to prove itself before we put our team on board. I'm doing that right now with something called Voxer. You know, we had a voice messaging system in the U.S., and everybody now is going to Voxer to communicate. And I'm planning on launching it with our team in September. But I've been on it now for 6 months, and I'm on all kinds of groups, and because I'm learning, and I'm going to see, is this the most effective way for us to communicate from a voice standpoint? So it's just me. It takes me a little while. So when I talk about these things today, these are things that we've proven that work. Here's what's happening. There's been some confusion out there. Do we lead with the red and green? Do we lead with the red, green, and purple? Do we lead with the complete? Do we lead with the bars? Do we do the complete transformation? What do we do? Well, here's what I'm going to challenge you to do. Put the product line out there to every single person you talk to, and you let them come through whichever door they want to come through. If they want to start on complete, place the order. If they want to start on berry, place the order. Then do good customer care like Fee talked about and lead them through the other doors. You know what we're finding? You know why our business is booming like it is right now in the U.S. and other places? Because when we introduce all the products to people, you know what they're doing? A lot of them are embracing all of them. What a concept. Isn't that crazy? I mean, think about it. I'm thinking I'm the last loser to figure this out. Go to a sporting goods store, guys, and go in there and say, I'd like to buy a fishing rod. And they say, well, we can't just sell your rod. You got to buy the reel and the line to go with it. Well, I don't really need the reel and line. I just need the rod. And in fact, I really can't afford, more than just the rod. We can't sell it to you that way. How many people do business that way? I've actually told people you can't get on the berry unless you're on the red and green. Now, some of you new, younger people that's in our business maybe haven't done that, but I tell you that older folks in here that's been around a while have, because that's how it's how it came about. So you want your business to really take off? You want people to embrace all the products? Show them all of them. That's my challenge to you. Show them our product line. It's not just fruits and vegetables in a capsule. It's a whole food nutritional product line. The cool thing about it is we don't have 80 products.